Oh, when did you start? Did you start at the beginning of it? All right, start over. We rolling? Hey guys, so we're in the process of building a new barn for our animals. We got a few goats here and a couple dozen chickens. We've had them in this old barn, this old dilapidated barn, kind of worn down. The back part here with the peak kind of coming at us here, that was the old horse barn, and we've had the goats and chickens in there. And we got a tarp on the roof keeping the water out and bisqueen on the windows, and the front part of that they used to use for hay storage. So it's worked for us for the past couple of years, but now we're looking to upgrade and build a new barn for our animals. It's going to be, we're doing a 20 by 30 gambrel style barn. We're going to have an upstairs for some hay storage, and downstairs we'll have a stall for the goats. We'll have another area for the chickens, and hopefully one day we'll upgrade and get some more animals. Not sure yet, but this will give us an opportunity to grow our number of our animals here. And just have more space to keep them. And then eventually, after we're done with this barn, getting this done, then we'll come back and redo this front barn. That will be for miscellaneous purposes, not specifically for animals. The barn design that we're going with is a post frame style barn, typically also a pole barn style. It's the, I guess, the old typical way of people doing it. You dig a hole down to the ground about 4 foot deep. You know, you either do your own concrete footing, you buy a precast footing, you drop it down in the hole, and then you take your post, you set it down on the concrete footing, backfill it with dirt, and then you go from there. There's lots of different ways you can do this. I mean, this is probably, since I'm trying to build 2 barns and work within like a specific budget, I mean, this is the most economical way that I can think of to do it that works for us now. You know, you get a lot of mixed feelings that this is going to cause issues down the line. You're going to get post rot, this and that. I mean, for me and what I'm looking to do here, if I'm getting 30 years out of these, you know, 20, 30, 40 years out of this post, whatever it is, so be it. If it comes a time where I gotta, you know, replace a post here and there, then I'll replace a post here and there. I mean, I'm willing to take that potential burden on later down the line to save a little bit of money upfront cost, as opposed to, you know, the other styles, digging your hole, putting a sono tube down there, bringing in concrete, either mixing up your own concrete or having concrete brought in, putting it down there, and then getting a bracket. You can either wet set into the concrete, or you can set it in with bolts later. So you build your pier up, you know, about ground height, a little bit higher, and then put your post there, and then you start your wood post, or you put your bracket there, and then you start your wood post up from that. So you're not exposing your treated post, you know, down to the ground to getting wet, drying, just kind of depend on the climates that you have and stuff that could cause post rot. So this is the style that I'm going with. So I've dug all my holes. All the footage up till now is a time lapse of what I've done. I figured I didn't need to run a ton of footage on just watching me dig holes. So we got 14 holes here. We got all of our posts set, and I got the first level of grade board on. We got our, you know, the first non-treated girt boards. We got a couple more rows to add in, but I just wanted to get that to kind of hold it all structurally in. So right now I've got the 5 posts on each side cut to the height I want. I'm doing a 10-foot interior height, so I got them cut to where I want. We've put together tripled up 2x12s that we're going to use as the beams. So I have 4 of those put together, 15 foot each in length. So we're going to try to set those up there and see how tough that'll be. And then after we get that up there, then I'll come perpendicular to those with my 2x12 floor joists, 12-inch on center. But we'll get the beams up there, and we'll go from there. close does this need to be?
Ding, 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 ding. And then Johnny's gonna come outside, he's gonna run through it, and we're gonna be like, well, that sucked.
Here I'm using a cardboard template along with some spray paint to lay out the post hole locations. My cardboard template's a little bit larger in diameter than the concrete footings, just to give myself a little buffer room when digging the holes. So we're in the process of setting these concrete footings, cookies down in the holes, but run into a little bit of delay just due to the water being a little high right now and having to vacuum it out. It takes a little longer to vacuum out several gallons of water. I don't know, on average taking 3 to 4 shop vac-fulls to get the water out of there. It's about, I don't know, 24 to 32 gallons of water or so. Slight delay, but we'll get it done.